I'm Lexxie. I'm in the US. A personal candy obsession of mine are these Peelerz gummies. And every time I go into a place, I check and see if there's any flavors I haven't had yet. And I went to Five Below the other day, and let me tell you, that place is underrated for unusual candy. Because I found 3 regular bags and this assortment bag of flavors that I've never seen before. I think they're new, but I've definitely never seen them. And I know I've seen some things on the internet about new Peelerz coming out. I just can't remember if it was these flavors or something else. I know there's a blue raspberry that's coming out, which is clearly not one of these. I've tasted a few of these on the channel before. The cotton candy grape, and I think I had one at Christmas. I wanted to give these their own video since there's 6 different flavors here. So I thought I'd do a bonus video for you, an extra video. So let's dive right in. I think I'm going to start with the assortment pack first. And in here we've got cotton candy, caramel popcorn, and creamsicle. High hopes for the cotton candy because of course I love cotton candy. I did a whole video recently trying cotton candy snacks. You should check that out. The caramel popcorn is a little scary to me. And the creamsicle, I know creamsicles are incredibly popular. I don't like them. But just because I don't like something doesn't mean that you won't like something. Typically, if there's a flavor I know I'm not going to like, I won't try it on the channel because I don't think it's fair. But this was in the multi-pack, so we're going to try them all. Now, the multi-pack comes with little packets. So these would be great for, like, lunch boxes. Okay, that's caramel corn. And I think there's 8 little packets in here. Alright, it came off with the top. That's the cotton candy. Caramel corn. Cotton candy, caramel corn, wait a minute. First of all, 1, 2, 2, 4, I don't have any creamsicles. Cotton candy, cotton candy, cotton candy, caramel corn, cotton candy, caramel corn. They didn't give me any creamsicles in this bag. Okay, so candy companies, if you're going to advertise that there's 3 flavors in there, you need to make sure that all 3 flavors end up in there. And I'm not going to go buy another bag of these just to try the creamsicle, since I know that that's not a flavor I typically enjoy. I am happy I have lots of the cotton candy since that's likely to be my favorite, but you need to make sure that there's all 3 flavors in a pack when you say that there's 3 flavors in a pack. You can do better. Okay, I'm going to start with the caramel corn. Now, ooh, wow. These smell like caramel corn. Now, oh, I get it. I was trying to figure out what shape it's supposed to be. It's like a little movie box kind of thing of popcorn. Peeling these is not my favorite way to enjoy them. I know that that's what you're supposed to do with them. But I generally like the texture and the flavor better when you eat both pieces together. But they come apart. You've got the core and the exterior. That is a surprising true-to-life flavor for caramel corn in a gummy. They remind me a lot of caramel corn Jelly Bellies. Those are actually really good. Would I buy a bag of just the caramel corn, like a full-size bag of the caramel corn flavor? I don't think so. It's not hitting my top 3, but they are fun. If I was doing, I don't know, something theme appropriate, I might get them. But I think I'm going to give those a 6. They surprised me. And cotton candy. I hope this is beautiful. Ooh, it looks kind of like a little cloud. They smell very cotton candy-y. They peel very nicely. I'm going to eat this just all in one, the way I prefer. Not quite true to flavor. It's a little vanilla heavy. And then there's a little bit, maybe strawberry, just a tiny breath of strawberry maybe in there. They're good. I like them. For science, we're going to eat another one. I like them, but flavor-wise, the meringues that I had in the cotton candy snack video are still the best cotton candy treat I've come across. Let's do the brown sugar boba tea next. I like boba tea, but the brown sugar with the tapioca pearls is not, I know it's probably the most traditional, but it's not my choice of boba tea. So I'm not sure I'm going to like these. There's a very strong smell to these. There usually isn't this much smell to the fruity ones. So it's a little catching me off guard, maybe, that there's so much scent to these. But it definitely smells like maybe like a deep burned caramelized brown sugar. Oh! Inside it's a dark color center. I assumed it was going to be a white for some reason. I don't like it, but I don't like it for the same reason I don't like brown sugar boba. And what that says to me is, as a candy, that it's pretty true to flavor. So if you like brown sugar boba, you will probably like those. I personally don't. I'm just going to give them a 2 for me, but I think that they're pretty true to flavor. I know, I just got finished saying that I don't buy things that I don't think I'm going to like because it's not fair. But they were too interesting. Okay, this one. This is a matcha mochi. Mochi being like the rice dough wrapped with sometimes it's ice cream and sometimes, what's in the center of them when it's not a mochi ice cream? I've seen them at the store. I've never eaten one that isn't an ice cream center. Oh. These smell good. Am I just not noticing the scent when I open the fruity bags? Is that what this is? There's almost a toasted quality to these. White on the outside. Okay, this one doesn't peel quite as nicely. Mochi green, that grass green on the inside. Okay, we're taking a journey here. Okay, when I first bit into it, I thought it was beautiful. Creamy, lovely, beautiful texture like they all have. Almost a better texture than the rest of them for some reason. But then something weird happened with the flavor. The beautiful creaminess morphed into something kind of soapy. And then it kind of went back, but not all the way. And then it went back into soapy again. So, unfortunately, because I really wanted to like that one. That one's gonna get a 2. It is not something I would want to pick up again. And I don't feel that it tastes like matcha or like the mochis that I've had. Like I said, I've only had ice cream mochi. But I guess more importantly, I don't think it tastes like matcha. And I love matcha. Lavender matcha is my go-to when I'm at a coffee shop. That is not... I can still taste it. That is not good. We've got one more bag here. And this one has 2 flavors in it. At least I think it's 2. This is a cherry blossom and a strawberry matcha. What does cherry blossom taste like? Okay, yeah, we've got 2 flavors. And they are these lovely little flowers. This one's fun, how the pink shows through the green. I'm going to do the strawberry matcha first, since the matcha mochi was so bad. And I'm really hoping this one's going to be good, because strawberry matcha is good. It's not my favorite matcha flavor, but it's up there. Okay, it's better. It's better than the mochi matcha. Say that 5 times fast. Because the strawberry is lovely and sweet and beautiful. But there is still an edge of that soapiness. Which is weird, because I drink a fair amount of matcha, and I have never had a soapy flavor from matcha. Have you tried these before? What do you think about the flavor? Do you think it tastes like matcha? Because I very much don't. And then we've got the cherry blossom. These I'm very interested in. This may be from me not ever having something cherry blossom flavored before. It tastes like strawberries. It tastes like a light strawberry. There's nothing floral to it, but it also doesn't taste like cherry. It tastes like strawberry. The cherry blossom one, I'd give a 6. I'd eat them. I'd pick them out of a bowl. The strawberry matcha, probably a 5. I might eat them if they were the only one left, because the strawberry flavor is nice. But I don't think I'd buy another bag of those. That is disappointing, because I was really looking forward to that one. The cotton candy and the caramel corn were the best of these today, with the caramel corn being the most true to flavor by far. Have you had these before? What do you think of them? What is your favorite flavor of all the ones you've tried? My favorite flavor is the lychee, followed by the banana, and then either the mango or the pineapple. It's been a while since I've had those, and I'm not positive which order they come in. But the lychee and the banana are my top 2. Have you seen other flavors of these that maybe I don't know about? Let me know that down below too. But that's all I've got for today. So as always, I'll see you next time. Bye!